Hello! Today we are celebrating Grant Green. This master of jazz guitar was born a day like today in 1935. He was born 90 years ago and he's still outplaying us. So stick with me and I'll show you such a bluesy, tasty lick that's part of Grant Green's playing, and I'll show you how this blues lick has stood the test of time. This lick comes from Grant Green's debut album, Grant's First 10. On the first tune of the album, Miss Anne's Tempo. Let's listen. It sounds so good, right? It's so bluesy, so catchy, and the way he repeats the same idea in a different register is just pure genius. Now, let's see what he's doing. So he's doing this. So, what is happening here? So we are in the key of B flat. This is a B flat blues, and he's using this blues scale, right? And the way I see it is as a G minor pentatonic, right? With the added blue note, the G blues scale here. And he's doing from the fourth and then from the root. You can also see it as coming from the 1, right? Of the key, which is B flat. You can say he's starting from the 9th. And then doing it the same thing from the 6th, right? And this note here, this added embellishment, that's the blue note, and here is just a chromatic embellishment here, right? And then he repeats the same 1 octave lower. So that's Grant Green. Now, let's see what George Benson does with this lick. So good. George never disappoints, right? So here George is doing exactly the same. He's now playing from the 4th of the minor pentatonic, right? So the minor pentatonic in this case would be D, since we're in the key of F, right? So but he's adding his personal twist. George always does this with a lot of concepts he learns from his idols, right? So what he does here is he harmonizes with a 5th above, creating a double stop sound. So instead of having this, now he gets this. You see? So the whole phrase from George goes like this. That's it. Something you have to understand about harmonizing blues scale licks is that often we use on the top the 5th or the root of the scale. That's why I've been talking mostly in terms of minor pentatonic, although we are thinking, if you think from the root, you would think this is a major pentatonic with the added blues scale. So check this out. If I'm in the same key as George, F, I would need it, and I wanted to do some other lick, and I would like to harmonize the blues scale, I could do this, right? So I could start here. My scale is D, and I'm gonna use my pedal tone D on top, right, to harmonize the blues scale, and I'll get this. Right? You see? And you can do all sorts of things with that, right? Like, or I could use the 5th and it would sound like this. Still playing my D blues scale here, right? But now I put the fifth on the top and I get this sort of sound, right? So now that I know this, I could harmonize Grant Green's lick in the way George Benson plays it, right? So now I would get this back to B flat. Check this out. That's it. Now, let's check out Oscar Peterson's version of this lick. So bluesy. I don't know of a player that sounds more bluesy than Oscar Peterson in jazz. If you know of one, let me know in the comments. Now, let's see what Oscar is doing. We are in G minor, so he takes the G minor, the G pentatonic scale, right? Or G minor pentatonic with the added blue note. And he adds both the fifth and the root above his melody note for the first harmonization of the blues scale, right? He does this. Just a power chord, right? We guitarists know this. So he starts like this. You see? And this is my G blues scale. This is Oscar Peterson's take. I hope you learned a lot from today's content, and there will be more coming up soon. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to explain another topic you have in mind, if you have any questions about today's topic, or what sort of content would you like to see in the future. Comment, share, and subscribe, and don't miss out